And did you have any influential teachers or mentors as you were beginning to play klezmer?
Specifically in klezmer music. Well, Aron was, but he wasn't a klezmer musician. But he was very important, first of all, for giving me this the first information. But we used to sing Nigunim together. He would give Nigunim concerts in Austria. I would do those with him, sometimes even play on some of them. That was a really important connection. And plus, we did field work together. It was important to me then to travel around Europe in different countries to try to find the Jewish music. I think I saw myself at that time as being, of sorts a musicologist. I didn't have musicological training. I worked with a musicologist at Austria, a German musicologist, and I was his assistant for 9 years at the university, at the academy. And I loved working with him. It was Alphonse Michael Dauer, who was a specialist in African and African American music, and also some Sufi music, Turkish music. So he encouraged me to do field work. And so it's much easier to do field work in Europe. You're supported more. America really sucks as far as support goes for really doing important cultural work. I want that on the record. But there, there was a lot more support, in spite of the fact that it was Austria, which has its own convoluted politics about these things. But I was able to get support and do research in Poland, in Romania, in Ukraine, in Greece, in Turkey, different places, interviewing people. And Aron and I did some of that and created a Sephardic book at one point that took us about 10 years to do. He was important as far as for culturally. Other than that, I learned most of what I knew from recordings. It was really that, and of course, when I'm saying the people that I interviewed, just like you're doing, I got as many people as I could. I interviewed gypsies and people that played Jewish music, but old people in homes, and that, what Henry Sapoznik calls the Gossamer Thread, which you don't get today without field work. There's some aspect of culture that you absorb from your partner, your informant, which is not a great word in Eastern Europe to use, but let's use it here. Your informant is because you build a relationship with these people, and there's a certain certain level of information that you're getting that you just can't get in these other places. And I recognize that because I was learning from both sources, both recorded as well as from learning directly from people. But it wasn't like I was learning from some accordionist who knew Jewish style or something like that. It was something I had to do on my own. But it was people that would sing to me and tell me what it was like, the wedding was like, and what the sequence was, and just talking to people and absorbing their their own cultural backgrounds. That was helpful. But I can't really point to somebody and say, this was my mentor for this. It was mostly the stylistic things were learned from recordings.